What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Of course, we are doing Minecraft today, but I just realized as I was setting up stream, it is May 4th, so May the 4th be with you. Um, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do today. I think, is my mic working? It is. Okay. I think we're going to dive into the deep dark because I need some supplies from there and I don't know how to collect them. So we're going to try a few things. That might be all we do today. I'm not quite sure. We will figure that out soon. But before we get in, we have our verse of the day, which is Matthew 9:37 through 38. And it says, "Then he said to his disciples, 'The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field.'" So always keep in mind as you pray to ask the Lord to send out more workers into the field. We need more people who are willing to share the gospel, like our friend last week who joined the chat and who has been sharing the gospel in comment sections, and that is wonderful. So if God is leading you to share the gospel with somebody at work or one of your friends or one of your family members, don't hesitate to listen. When you hesitate, that's when fear sets in and doubt and all of that begins to hinder you. So I encourage you all to just push forward, lean into God to give you the words that need to be said, because it's very easy to remember when we're alone what the gospel is, that we are all sinners. None of us is worthy or good to enter heaven or to be right with God. But thankfully, God loves us so much that he sent his one and only son to die on the cross for us, to pay for all of our sins. And if we submit ourselves to God and allow Jesus to enter our hearts, accepting him as our Savior and our Lord, repenting of our sins, then we will be able to put on the righteousness of Christ and have that relationship with God. And it's easy to remember that when we're by ourselves, but when faced with the possibility of rejection or any other fear that we might have in sharing the gospel, it can leave our head. It can leave our mind of like how to properly say the gospel. But in those moments, just rely on the Holy Spirit to give you the words that that person needs to say, because God knows their hearts and what they've been through more than any of us ever will. So he knows what they need to hear so that they can see that he is with them in that moment and that he's the one speaking to them. So a friend of mine, Shia, when her and her husband went on, let me grab some materials while I talk. When she and her husband went on a mission trip, the pastor of the group tried to give them like an analogy of how to remember the gospel and how to present it. And there was a moment during their trip where she started talking to somebody and she tried to go through that process, and she realized after the conversation she had messed up the order, and she was like, "Oh Lord, forgive me for messing that up. Like, hopefully I didn't hinder the process in any way." And a few days later, the man accepted Christ because she shared the gospel with him that day. So you may think you messed it up. The enemy may try to tell you that you messed it up and that you didn't do a very good job. But as Genesis 50:20 tells us, God works all things for our good. So just trust in Him to give you the words and to lead you to the people who need to hear the gospel. He is with you each and every moment of each and every day. And if you are willing to let Him guide you through processes and situations, then He will do just that. Alright, we need... I don't think we've collected any deep dark items. I don't remember putting anything in the warehouse. I'm going to go ahead and fix this bow here in a minute. I don't know what it takes to get deep dark items. What we really need, and in all honesty, I will probably die in this process. I don't know how many times, but I probably will. What we need is our handy dandy pickaxe, which our little guy over here, our warehouse manager, I really need to fix these sources, has the pickaxes that I need. I think I need Silk Touch, but I might be wrong. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this with us until a certain point. I might go ahead and take the fortune one with us as well. Actually, no. Let's leave the fortune one here. Because with the Silk Touch, we can grab the diamond ore as is and just bring it back and use the fortune pickaxe on it. That'll work. We got plenty of chicken. I'm trying to think what else we might need. I don't think we need anything else. So, I'm gonna empty our pockets as much as I can. And we'll cook that chicken when I get back. Oh, no, we're gonna cook it now, I guess. Put that bone in there. Put that there, take those. Pick up some potatoes. I need to actually pick up some potatoes in real life. Oh, and I was going to fix this bow. Alright, I know the deep dark. Oh, I forgot to put the gunpowder away. I know the deep dark is somewhere in our dwarven mine. So we're gonna go over there. And the reason I'm collecting all of this stuff is because I have already designed kind of the basement for our tower, and we're going to need lots and lots of whatever is in the deep dark. I will point it out when we get there. I don't remember what it's called. But before we go too far, I'm going to just set that there and set our spawn. Because if I can collect this with just a random pickaxe, or a basic pickaxe, then that sunflower, every time I see it in my peripheral, I think it's a creeper. If we can do this with a, that's just like him, right? With a basic pickaxe, then there's no point in wearing down our more valuable one. Okay, this looks a lot different now that the texture pack is off. But we have some deep dark over here. This is what I was talking about. the black parts. This is what, okay, I can't get that with basic. Okay, so that's good to know. Unfortunately, we're going to need a lot of it. That water is weird. I do need to fix the floor up here. Ooh, iron. We need iron. Is it just me or is it lighter in here? Maybe the, no! No, 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 no! Gimme! Give me this. Okay. Anyways, go ahead and drop off the iron, and then yeah, anyways, I need to really fix this floor because this is chaos trying to navigate all this. Okay, let's put that in there. We'll take our little pickaxe, and apparently I lost a torch somewhere. I don't know yet what floor I'm gonna have in this place. But we have plenty of cobblestone, so I'm just going to put this here for now so we can navigate this better. And that's good enough. Oh, I lost another torch. Okay, let's put these out before anything spawns. Oh, let there be lights. While we're down here, we may see if we can find some more diamonds now that it seems to be lighter in the cave. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. Ooh. I was not expecting that drop. But it does work. We're gonna need a lot of this. You just gotta be careful not to break the pickaxe. Is that green? Oh no, it's lava seen through the water. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to get a stack of this. I might just go at the waterfall to get back up. think a stack will be fine. I hope. No, come back. Come back. No. Because it's mainly, whoop, it's mainly for the floor. That's just whatchamacallit, and it's vines. Okay. We don't necessarily need vines. I mean, I could use that for decoration, but... Alright. Take the waterfall, back up. Maybe, if it'll let me. No. Okay. Go up here. Alright. I see diamonds. Okay, maybe turning the realistic texture pack off was a blessing in disguise. Deep slate diamond ore. Okay, I think I saw another over there. Ooh, there's a lot over here. How did we miss these? I thought we came over here. Maybe we did, and I just didn't have the correct pickaxe to collect them. This is Alex. I'm trying to say a word and it's not wanting to. And we have all of this. So if we do run out, just double checking to make sure there's not any more diamonds that we might have missed. I don't want to go too far in the deep dark. It looks like we have an entrance blocked off here that we blocked off earlier. Which is fine with me, we can leave that there for now. I do have plans for the deep dark. I just don't want to tackle them today. I don't think we need any more tough. I think we're good on tough. Okay, I'm not seeing any more diamonds, but like I said, we're gonna keep looking just to be on the safe side. Because that's a lot. That's 7 blocks that we missed. And when we bring those back to the fortune pickaxe, beautiful. Might start wearing diamond armor now. That's another thing we could probably do is go ahead and go try to find whatchamacallit in order to fight the dragon. I still have this up here. We're just going to take a quick peek. I think I ran out of torches. Diamonds. Okay. do here. Just one. That's okay. I'm gonna take these 3 back, just in case we find something else. Do 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 do. Copper. Okay. Maybe I just left that scaffolding there so I could remember there's a path up here. I do think we ran out of torches at some point exploring that way. But I'm not gonna keep going. Ooh, iron. I need iron. And lots of it. I would like to have some iron tools back. Oop. Whee! It's like an escalator. I'm stuck. Okie dokie. The other place I wanted to check, now that we have better lighting, is the mine shaft. So let me get oriented here. Okay. Find that pillar and go this way. Ooh, diamonds. We're finding a lot more. And there's a path up there that we didn't light up. Ooh, okay. Let me up. How dare you block my path? Rude. Okay. I don't know if it was just one. It was not. Yes. Ooh, hello. There's even more. But wait, there's more. Okay. Do 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 do. There's an Enderman. It's like, wait, where are those purple sparkles? It's just our little goth friend. Alright. Rockets. Mine shaft. Let's see what we got around here. I can't take that with that. I have to have iron for redstone. Then again, I don't know why I'm collecting this. We have plenty of redstone. I guess you can't have too much. This is a bad idea. Look at all this iron. Just lying around. Of course, back then, when we first went through all of this, I had plenty of iron. And then I lost it all in the nether. looks like we are running out of torches. So we will be going back this way. Nope. What am I looking for? Potatoes. I don't foresee the mine shaft having more than what we found, but I kind of want to go to the other end because the mine shaft did open up to another big section. Somewhere over the rainbow, through the dark dungeon and into the night. Does this go anywhere? Absolutely not. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lost and I just want to say, help me out. Okay, we'll get out the mine shaft. I think we have everything I need for the floor. Okay, I kind of remember this place. It's been a while. And I was not paying attention to where we were. Okay, I think if I go up here and then go this way, I think this is back home. It is. I so smart. Ooh, diamonds. Give me that diamond. We do need to name our tools. I would like to name them. I don't know what I want to name them though. Ooh, iron. Gimme. Okay. And then of course we have some just around the corner. Now let's try to make our way out of the cave. Like I said, I should have everything. I do remember the dimensions of the floor that I've planned out. I don't remember how deep it went though. So we're gonna have to finagle that a little bit. I don't know where I am. We need to go this way. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Okay. First thing we're going to do when we get back, though, is use the fortune pickaxe on these diamonds. And I'm going to just take my armor off for now, because I don't plan on fighting anything at the moment while we work on this floor or the basement. So. And go up here before the slime notices us. It's so bright. Hello, Mr. Manager. I would like to trade pickaxes, please. I need fortune. And we're just going to tower up right around here. Alright, I had 12 blocks. Let's see how many we can get. $19. Sweet. I put the other diamonds in the treasury. Do we call it the treasury or do we call it the manager's office? Whoop. I'll put that there for now. Put this pickaxe back. And then we need to smelt our iron. Because I'm about to get some more iron tools. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And then we can drop off this redstone. Which one? Not that one. That one needs to be broken down. Put that in there. And take that up. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in there. That's fun. And then the other thing we need is glass and a whole lot of black concrete. So, concrete is made with gravel and sand, and I'm pretty sure I put all of that away in the warehouse. What time is it? Okay, we have time, so let me see what all we have in the warehouse. Look at our tower all the way over there. It's a nice silhouette. There is some extra stuff that we need to do to the tower. Obviously the decorations on the inside, but there's an extra piece. Oh, we only have 2 sand. That's not good. Okay, we may have to go make a sand run. But when we wake up, the first thing we're going to do is organize the junk chest. Instead of the junk drawer, we have a junk chest. We're going to organize that and fix the doors on the warehouse because I am sick of them. Okay. Trigger. Alright. What can we do? We have clay and gunpowder. I know one thing we can do real quick is actually work on getting the spruce tree down. So let's take all of this and we're going to go ahead and fix this and tackle this tree. I know we already started on it, but we need to finish it. That should take care of all of our stone axes. I want to use the tools that we already have until they're depleted before we start on our iron stuff. Well, that didn't eat up as much. Okay. What we do need to do is, since we're spending a lot more time over here, what we need to do is plant some oak saplings, which will take care of more of our stone stuff. So I'll grab some of that in a minute. We gotta put the spruce away anyways. Okay. We can go ahead and put all of this in to our little guys. Sorting chest. Yeah, let's do that real quick. In here, let's drop the spruce wood and grab the that's 64. We got a lot of oak. Let's take half of this. I don't want to plant too much. Okay, over here. This little guy. It's almost done with cobble. I don't think we have filters for those yet. We still have plenty of space for the cobble. And that's what that is. Let's see. We got cobble, deep slate, and salt. So he's fine with that. I used the stone, whatchamacallit on that. Let's break these down real quick. We are not, there's no reason to save them as is. Maybe later if we ever decide to use it in a build, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, so we're just gonna turn it all to cobble and put that in there. These two will keep on us. Alright, that should be it. Alright, let me pop this chicken in the oven. The feathers go in with the Fletcher and blacksmith stuff. Oh, and we need to plant our oak. Alright. And the reason we're planting our oak is because I need that for Notre Dame. We also need it to make bookcases for the library that we're going to build. So we need to start collecting a bunch of that. We got a bunch of dirt. I haven't set a point for dirt to be really collected. I don't foresee us putting that in the warehouse. I don't know why we would. We do need the shovels to go get some sand. Bone meal goes to the farmer, as well as eggs. I'm going to take this with us when we go get sand. Because I still want to try to figure out how to use the brush. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I don't know why we have so much water. And to be honest with you, I don't know what happens when you take water to the nether. So let's put these in here for now. I don't plan on going to the nether today because, as you all know, I don't like the nether. So if I don't have to go, I don't. This can also go in the blacksmith. I'm going to keep the glass here for now because we need to get gravel before we can do anything else. And dripstone, lily pads. This is the odded in stuff that I'm like, I don't know where to put this. The bone marrow, or the bones, go with the farmer. The pumpkin, the reason the pumpkin is here is because I need to remember to take it to Notre Dame to get that last iron golem statue. Ink sac, gunpowder. I don't know what to do with the glowberries. Wheat seeds go to the farmer. And pale moss and cactus flower. Clay. Okay, I'm going to say that's organized for now until I figure out what to do with the rest of that. In here goes the feathers, the string, and I'm going to go ahead and put that there for now. Actually, let's go ahead and make some more arrows. I grabbed the wrong thing, didn't I? I did. What did I grab? Oh, gunpowder goes in here too. String. String is only for the bow. I still did not grab feathers. Okay. Feathers, flint. I'm going to actually swap these and put that there. Okay. And then in here, putting this one on this? This one can go there. Okay. That should be it. And this is done. So we got 30 more iron. That's good. Alright. To the farmer. Oh, wait. We gotta drop off these saplings. Hello, sir. You can have these back. Nothing else. I would keep everything else with me. I would like to connect the warehouse path to the farmer's path. But we will do that in a minute. No more additional chickens. Boo. Okay, and here we've got seeds, and here is the bones. I need to go there. And these two, I don't know what to put. I just drop those back into the junk chest for now. We need to run and get some sand. Sir, traveling sir, are you new? Are you new? You are new. What do you have? Nothing that I want. Bah humbug. Okay. I think we have everything that we need for our little trip. After I clean all of this up. No sapling shall go to waste. Okay. Let's go get some sand. I need some sand. Lots and lots of sand. So what we need to do is, I think I already mentioned it, we need to make some black concrete. This is not tethered. What happened to my tether? So much to do in so little time. I do plan on making the fish restaurant, but again, so much to do in so little time. You know, I've never collected any jar shards, so that's why I'm bringing the brush with us in hopes that we can find some. We do have... No! I don't want to be here. We have been collecting sand from this little spot, haven't we? I don't know if I can find... So it looks different, right? Where's my little brush? Oh. What are you doing here? Free sand! Yay! Ooh, more free sand. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Anyways, not seeing any like suspicious sand. I think I've seen it in the desert area where we used to get sand, but I'm not seeing any here. Anyways, unless I'm blind. which it very much could be. And to make sure that we get enough, I'm just going to fill our inventory of sand. Because I'm sure we will use concrete again in another build. No. I thought I had more shovels than this. I guess I don't. I guess we're not filling our inventory. I did not think this through. Mistakes are made. I'm kind of trying to make this flat as possible so that when the sea turtles come up here, they can have flat surface to hang out on. I mean, I'm sure we'll eventually like collect all the sand in this little area, but to help the sea turtles out in the meantime, I'm going to make this flat. Oh. I was not expecting that. I was not looking where I was going. The thing is, with suspicious sand, like I've probably already dug it up several times without even meaning to, because I kind of don't know what I'm looking for. I don't want this. This can go right there until another day. But we have run out of shovels, so we're gonna try. Well, can't miss free sand. Anything else? No. Anyways, we're gonna try our best to do what we can with what we have. We don't technically need a lot for what we're going to do, but I also don't want to make several trips. Okay. Tally-ho. It's a llama. A llama? It's supposed to be dead. I'm not a Disney fan by any means, but I will say Emperor's New Groove, top tier. Okay, I'm going to park this here, and since I don't have a lead on me, I really hope it doesn't wander off. Also, if y'all haven't noticed, Fred and Ted have decided to hang out in opposite boats, and they refuse to leave. So, hopefully, because I'm nobody's bodyguard, hopefully the drowned don't get them. They should have stayed near their house, but can't tell them anything. Look at it. Look at that silhouette. It's so pretty. I can't wait to put the garden around there and see like the garden, because there's a structure in the garden that I've already like designed to put next to the tower, and it's going to be absolutely stunning. But I can't wait to see the silhouette like next to it and the tower, and just have like a beautiful horizon. Anyways, we were making gravel, so we need to go over here. Not gravel, we're making concrete. We need gravel. So go up here to our little buddy who specializes in stone. Hello, sir. There's gravel. We had like nearly 4 stacks of sand. So let's take 4 stacks of gravel. Actually, let's put this one back and take this one, because that's close enough, right? The next thing we need to do is get black dye, and honestly I don't remember how to do that, so we're gonna figure that out in a minute. I gotta sleep though. That's cool, bro. Oh, thanks, Sammy. Are you talking about the tower? Also, welcome to the channel. I don't like things spawning. So I don't want to do much more before we get some sleep. Okay. Now, black dye. Let's see how to make that again. Oh, just ink sacks. We have 1 ink sac that I know of. Technically, we have some more at the port, but I don't want to take that. I'm trying to think where we might else have ink sacs. Frank? We're gonna go up to the tower. I might have left some ink sacs up there because I knew that there was going to be like black dye involved with this build at some point. And I was trying to gather all the materials to prepare for that. Let's see. No, I just have gray dye up here. Yeesh. Okay. So we're gonna have to go hunting, sadly. I'm never getting used to these leashes, man. Anyways, we need to go hunting some squid, because I don't think I have anything stuck anywhere else. But thankfully, our little area next to the porch usually has a bunch of squid. I don't know how many we need. I mean, we have 4 stacks. This may take a while. See if we can find any real quick. It may take some time for them to respawn after we... Hello, Mr. Drown. Did I collect that? Did it even drop any? This is no bueno. Oh, I am collecting them. They're just... I already had one in the pocket. I wish there was an easier way to make black dye. Ooh, chicken! I need the chicken! we may end up having to do something else while we wait for things to respawn. Because I'm not spending all my time in... Is this the river? Because it looks like the warm water ocean biome. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not spending my time all day in the water here, waiting for things to spawn. So, there's a couple of things we can do. We can go ahead and do what we can with the basement of the tower, which I'll probably go ahead and do. And slowly gather all of the black dye that we need, which means we won't need the glass for a while. Because the glass is going to go on top. How do I describe this without showing you all? So I want to add depth to the floor to kind of give the illusion that you're walking on stars when you go into the basement. Wait. Before we go too far, I left the deep dark stuff here. And we already have the ink sacs, so let's go ahead and make... Sammy asked, did you build that whole thing because it's cool? Aw, thanks. I did. Sadly, this took me 2 years. So let me give you kind of a tour. So this house that we're on is actually the blacksmith house and Fletcher house. The blacksmith. So I have this whole lore. Thanks. I do have this whole lore with our little kingdom here. So the blacksmith, she is married to the Fletcher, and this is their house. They share like this little workspace down here as like their workhouse or their workshop. There is an inn over here, kind of like a fantasy inn. And then there's the lighthouse, the pier area, which isn't complete. There's this perimeter wall that goes around the first tier. This is the warehouse where all the iron golem or copper golems are to organize everything. I have a potter's house where the potter lives, obviously. This little house over here, I'm going to redesign soon. It's actually a flower shop, but I don't like how it came out. I do plan on redecorating this house over here as well. That is the beekeeper's house. I tried to make her house look like a beehive, like an actual beehive. It's okay. It needs work. It doesn't have details. So yeah, I need to revisit that. And then Simple Sam has his own little farm over here with the crops. There's sheep and chicken in the back, some cows and pigs over there, and some horses. And then, of course, the wizard's tower. So, a little fun fact about the wizard, it's kind of like an ongoing joke in the kingdom that people call him a wizard. He's not actually a wizard. He just likes science. And so I don't know if you've done this in any science class or whatnot, but if you take certain chemicals and throw them into a fire, it changes the fire to like blue and green. So he does little tricks like that because he loves science. And when he does that without explaining what he's doing, people outside the kingdom think he's a wizard, so everybody inside the kingdom who knows what he's doing treats it as an inside joke. Anyways, we need some black concretes. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. There is more to the kingdom, but it takes a while to show you everything. So I'll eventually give you a tour here in a second. Let me drop some of this stuff off if you want a tour. I don't have to give you a tour if you don't want to. If you just want to see me build, that's fine too. There's actually like 2 more spots that I can show you, but they're right away. But yeah, this is the backside of Simple Sam's farm. This is the chicken coop. And that's where all the cows and pigs are. But yeah. Triggered. I've been killing all the chickens that aren't a part of Simple Sam's farm because I need feathers to grab as many arrows as I can before I go to the end. I've never actually been to the end and defeated the dragon, so I'm gearing up for that, and I've probably that's the wrong tool. I'm probably making more than I need, but oh well. Okay, so what we need to do, and I should have grabbed a shovel before I came down here. We need to empty this out. So I didn't bring any stairs with me either, so this kind of stinks. Hello? Oh, it's still, I put that in the wrong spot. That's still not enough. Okay, let's grab some stairs because we need to make a staircase down. And I think I'm going to grab the bed from upstairs real quick because I'm not going up and down throughout this whole process just to sleep. I do need to finish designing the room up here. I need to put the guardrails on the staircase all the way up so I don't easily fall off. Okay, so up here though, I'll go ahead and sleep and then I'll show. I need to make a little balcony, which is why I took out the windows over here. I'm going to make a little balcony up here because the wizard is going to have a pet ghast. Oh, wait. I came all the way up here to get this. We will do the balcony in a minute. Because the balcony, once we get the basement done and the balcony up and the ghast in place, we're going to start moving villagers into the kingdom. Alright, let's try. How do I want to do this? That's not going to look right. Let's do it this way. And the center is here. So we need to keep that going. Because the center is going to be our guide for some of this. That's probably not a good place to put that, but you know. Oh well. I forgot slabs as well. And I still forgot the shovels. I'm not very good at this. Okay, let's grab some slabs. Can I make this without? Yes, sweet. Okay. I need a shovel and slabs. This basement isn't going to go very deep, like floor-wise. So what I need to do Put that there and that there. Okay. That should be fine with where we're putting the floor. So, we need to take this out. What we need to do, probably should have grabbed some more torches as well, but hindsight is 20/20, right? And what we need to do is take this, all this dirt, down 10 floors from the bottom of the stair. I want to kind of give the illusion that when you come down to the basement, you might fall through the floor into space, which is why I needed the deep dark material. And I can kind of pull it off. I'm not the best at the illusion game, as some other Minecrafters are, but the idea is there. So hopefully that'll suffice. Alright, from here, actually no, because this floor, this doesn't need to count. This is the basic floor. This is where the glass is going, so that you can walk across it. So 10 below that is actually where we need to go. I'm going to need more shovels. I do have an iron shovel, I think, at the blacksmith shop. So I'll grab that real quick. Okay. Well, I thought I had one. No, it's almost broken. Oh wait, there's this one. Why were they separate? I thought I organized that. And just to be on the safe side, we're actually going to make another one. Where are my sticks though? I thought I had sticks. I have one stick. That's not good. Oh well, if we can make one shovel. We cannot make one shovel. We need 2 sticks. Come on, people. It's a good thing we have a bunch of trees, right? Maybe? Hello? I just need one. Come on. Can you not get sticks from leaves anymore? Do I have to take the tree down first? Like what? Am I dumb? What is going on here? There's a stick. I guess you have to take the tree down first? Like that? I don't understand that, but okay. Anyways, we got a shovel. I'm gonna put the brush away because we don't need that. We don't need a lot of this. Oh, I will organize this later. Tally ho, Frank. Okay. Alright, now that we have our shovels, do we have everything? I think we have everything. I might be wrong, but we're going to do this. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 11th one we're going to replace with the skulk. And we'll get some coal in the meantime. Sweet. Might as well get this while we're down here. That way if we go back up and go ahead and cook some stuff. This is a healthy vein of coal. Like on some days I'm grateful for the healthy veins of ore. So I'm like, ooh, I need this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Other days I'm like, I'm trying to build. Quit going. Okay. That's on the same level. I don't know. I think we need this. I'm trying also not to waste any of this. I also didn't realize there was this much cobble. That's not good. I'm going to try to work my way back up so I can see what all we're doing. I just need to know where to stop. So we're just going to make like one big circle. Okay. Now the fun begins. We do need to move this torch though, because it's going to be in the way. I'm just going to put that right there and keep going. The good thing is we're going to get all the dirt back that we've used over time. So if we need to terraform again, which we probably will need to do, we will have plenty of that to do so. So Sammy, how are you doing today? Are you doing alright? We're definitely going to need to get some iron pickaxes. That's not good. have 1 block left of this, but I think I have some more in the chest up there. Again, I should probably grab the scaffolding from Notre Dame before I started on this. Too late now. And the black concrete is going to be for the walls to add that depth. So I don't think 52 is going to cut it. Because we have more than 5 lines of wall. And we're going 10 blocks deep. So it's going to eat that 52 up real quick. No! I've fallen and I can't get up. You know, that would be a funny thing to do with redstone, is to build a life alert system. Like if you're playing with friends and you just set up something at their base when they were logged out with redstone, that way when they came back and they pressed the button, it just plays a recording of I've fallen and I can't get up. But then again, I don't know how the recordings with redstone work. I know they can be added, but I don't know if it's a mod that you have to download in order to add such things to discs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know a lot about redstone, so. The real question is this pickaxe going to last us all the way down to the bottom? I don't think it's going to, but we're about to find out. We don't have that much. Okay. I lied. We do have a mod to go. I don't think it's going to make it. It's about to retire. There it goes. Okay. So we need to tower up here. No! Where's the bed? No! No! Sir! No! No! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! Close the door. I need bed. No! Stupid monsters. I'm gonna take my bed and run. Haha! I did it. Now the zombies are gonna burn. Except for that one. Bro. You're cheating. You have been banned from the server. Ooh, this guy might be new. Sir, do you have saplings? You have a fern and a birch. I don't want birch. Sir, I need cherry saplings. Give me cherry saplings. Have you ever wanted to ban the traveling trader from your kingdom? You are banished. What did I come up here for? Oh, I need pickaxes. Bah humbug. Do I have to? I don't think I have to. I've got plenty of cobble. I don't need that. I need more sticks. That's not going to give me sticks. My crafting table is inside. Nope. I need to make this first, and then we can make sticks. No! 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 Luckily, we didn't panic. I put too much effort into this. This is why I hate creepers. Like, you can put so much effort into a build, and then these guys just show up and be like, I don't like it. Redo the whole thing. Okay. Close that door. I don't know if that helps, but I need to put some more torches in this place, because that... Oh, okay. Let's put this away for a moment. I was making sticks. I've made sticks. Okay. Pickaxes is what I need. Oy, okay. Hopefully that will suffice. Let's put this cobble away. We made more sticks than I intended. We're gonna have to put some more of this away because I'm about to pick up a bunch of stuff. Okay. That was close. It was close. Listen. That almost gave me a heart attack. No! No! Why? Why? Like, I can deal with zombies. Why is it gotta be a creeper? Of all things. Give me a zombie. Give me a skeleton. Why are you sending creepers? Got it too far away. Bro. Good news is, down here, we haven't really built much. Do I have... Where'd he go? Did he go down the hole? He disappeared. We love to see it. We really love to see it. Oh, no, he did not. Okay. Go away. Okay. Where were we? What I probably need to do, since we made a crap ton of sticks, is the next time we go back up, make all the torches that I need, because we did get a bunch of coal, so we can make some torches. Carter, I am new here and just found your channel and saw that you have a very little subscribers and nice about section on your channel, so amen to you. Aw, thank you, Carter. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a good day so far. Also, on the creepers, yes, they are very annoying. Yes. Like, if I could figure out, like, I don't mind survival mode. It adds a challenge to the game, you know? But sometimes I wish I could just turn the creepers off. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and get some torches before anything else spawns or it gets nighttime again. Did I see a bat? Maybe, whoops, where am I going? Do I still have, okay. I still have coal on me, which is good. We just need the sticks and then make as many torches as we can. Ah. Okay. This should help. Alright. You're welcome, and I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Carter. Aw, thank you all. You can turn off mobs spawning. Ooh, I'll have to look at that. But thank you both. I appreciate it. Y'all are very kind. Okay. Yep, remind me, and I will give you all... I know I've gave Sammy a little bit of a tour. Carter, I don't know if you were here earlier when I gave Sammy a little tour of what we're building. This is kind of my forever world. I've been working on it for a while. But there are a couple of things that I haven't shown Sammy yet, so I will try to remember to do that once we get what we can done of the basement. Hopefully we have enough of the deep dark stuff. Ooh, more coal. Sweet. I have been running low on coal, so that was on my list of things to like harvest off stream. But this helps. Take your time. Also, what are your streaming schedules? So most of the time I stream Minecraft on Mondays. Sometimes I stream on Tuesdays. There's a game that I've been playing called Amber Isle. It's kind of like Animal Crossing but with dinosaurs. I've been streaming that on Tuesdays. Both days I try to start stream at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I used to stream Hytale, but it got too much because I also work full time. So trying to like take care of all of those, because I also want to provide you all with like some edited videos on Fridays, so you all have something to watch over the weekend. And I've been playing Spyro for that. Amber Isle is almost done, and so is Spyro. So I've got one more Spyro game that I want to play for Fridays, and Amber Isle, I don't know yet what I'm going to replace that with. Because I have a bunch of games saved on Steam that I want to play. But yeah, I haven't decided that yet. But in short, to answer your question, Mondays and Tuesdays, for the most part, at 10 p.m. Is when I stream. I do try to announce when that may change because my day job, not day job, I'm sorry, my 9 to 5, it doesn't have a permanent schedule. So every couple of months it changes, and I try to keep you all up to date on that. So on the community tab, I do plan on posting soon the stream schedule for the next couple of months, because our schedule just came out, so I should be able to do that. And as my schedule changes, I'll update the community tab with that. Yeah. Do you all like Spyro? Because like I said, I have one more game to do, and I don't know how people like it or not, so if it's not something people want to watch, then I'll probably just take it down. I do have Crash Bandicoot on the list as well. I'm trying to play like nostalgia games on Friday for the edited stuff. And I have almost every Tomb Raider game that's been published so far. So I planned on finishing the Spyro series because there's only, like I said, one left that I have, and then going back to Tomb Raider for another one of her games, and then diving into Crash Bandicoot, but we'll see. I never heard of it until now, so I'm learning. Oh, okay. So Spyro came out, I think PS1. I'm kind of revealing my age here because I was born before the PlayStation 1 came out. Yeah. Anyways, we played Spyro on either the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. And I remember playing it and having fun as a kid with it, so I wanted to like kind of bring it back to show how much fun it was. It is kind of easy to play, but it has a good story, like a very pleasant story to follow. I also remember growing up playing Tomb Raider games because I loved the puzzle challenges and the adventure aspect of it, so that's why I've been going through those. And Crash Bandicoot was also another family favorite of ours growing up. So I remember my dad used to come home and play Crash Bandicoot with us, so I kind of want to play that again for the nostalgia purposes. But yeah, that's kind of the lineup for the Friday videos. They are a little on the long side with Spyro. I tried to narrow them down so they weren't as long, but it's very hard to do. Because I want to put all the content in there if you all need like tips or anything on any of the levels, but also off topic, but are you ready for the Minecraft update? There's another Minecraft update coming up? I have not heard of this. What all does it entail? Because I know they just did the baby mobs update. I didn't know there was going to come another one. Sulfur Cube and Sulfur Caves. Oh, okay. So I take that back. I have heard that they were doing that, or that they were working on it. I didn't know it was going to be released soon. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, so not. I have a hate-love relationship with the cubes. Minecraft update is heavy. I only have 30 to 50 FPS on my potato phone. I'm sorry. Do you play Minecraft on your phone? I don't have mobile Minecraft. I used to have it on my Samsung tablet, but I got annoyed with the controls, so I took it off. But yeah, I have a hate-love relationship with the cubes. The slime cubes are adorable when you can get them small enough where they don't hurt you, and it's kind of cute to kind of have one of them following you around like a little lost pet. But the magma cubes get on my nerves. I'm only wanting an end update. Yes, I play Minecraft on my phone because I'm broke. I understand that. Yeah. Well, hopefully soon you'll be able to afford some way of playing it on PC or console. I don't have the best gaming laptop, but it does suffice. You might be able to find a cheap one off eBay. It may take you a while to save up, but it may be worth the effort. Of course, if you're going to save up for a gaming PC anyways, you might as well buy a brand new one that's worth the money, you know? I do have a city in Minecraft that is insanely old. Are you still working on it? Does it have a theme? Or do you add whatever comes to mind? Whatever sparks your interest? I can't believe we've ran out of pickaxes already. No. No. There are bats in here. Nice. I was not planning on that, but it's a nice aesthetic to the tower. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here besides the bat, so. I used to put signs around the city with people made by blocks and heads and pretend they'd have conversations. Aw, that's cool. Kind of livens up the place. Puts a story to the city. Creativity, but mostly me being dumb and not caring what to do. That's okay. Like, one of the things with art is you just have to, because in my opinion, the builds that we do in Minecraft is kind of like art in a way. Because you just kind of have to try something to see how it works, to see how it functions, and figure out how best to utilize it to build something epic later. Have you tried using message command for private message? In game or in chat? Okay, we need I have no idea what just fell. Oh well. We need more pickaxes. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and drop all this cobble we only have 10 of these left. That's not good. We're gonna have to make another run to the cave. Let's put these over here. 2, 3, 4. Well, bam. Okay. You know, at this point, I might as well just make a dirt staircase all the way up. I made a hidden door in the city that's titled What Door? And when you go in there, into it, there's a cave where random signs have random messages on, like one that says, I don't remember what drops below. That's hilarious. I love that. I may have to steal the what door idea from you. That's epic. Okay. We need some more, whatchamacallit. I'm going to leave let's put it in here. I'm gonna leave all of this in here so I don't take it with us. And sticks. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to give you all a quick tour. So this is the Wizard's Tower. We're going to add a balcony over here on this side. That is going to... Why is there a spider on my tower? Anyways, I'm going to attach a ghast there, so the wizard is going to have a pet ghast. And a creeper. Listen, bro. I need you and your family to leave... Ooh, no. To leave my kingdom. Whoop, I almost hit. Yeah, that's your fault. You know what? I am not to blame for that. You killed your llamas, sir. Now I have a massive hole in my garden area. But thankfully we just dug up a bunch of dirt, so I can fix this. Is that a server or your world? It's a Realms server, I think. It's on Realms. I don't know if that counts as a server or if it's just my world. I'm still learning everything that comes with Realms, so yeah. Anyways, this is the Wizard Tower. The what door is so genius. For no reason. I have no idea why I made it. You know what? That's okay. It adds humor to it, and it's awesome. Keep it. Okay, so this is my horse Frank, by the way. He's named after Frank Sinatra, which if you haven't heard of Spyro, you probably might not have heard of Frank Sinatra. Well, yeah, he used to be a singer when my grandmother was young. So anyways, this is the Wizard's Tower. There's going to be a little garden of sorts around that. I'm going to put the barracks over here for the soldiers that are supposed to be marching in the wall around the perimeter. The way this kingdom is... I love Sinatra. Okay, so I don't feel as bad then. Sinatra is amazing. But anyways, the kingdom has 3 tiers. The Wizard's Tower reminds me of the Space Needle in Seattle. Okay, I can kind of see that. They have more windows though. But yeah. So the kingdom is supposed to eventually have 3 tiers. It's kind of like if you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. there's embossing, say, like 3 different levels to the city. This that we're working in is like the lowest tier, and all of the decoration is going to be medieval themed. The second tier is going to be, so this is going to be like the grand entrance to the kingdom. It's going to have 2 more entryways like this over here, but styled differently. The entryway that goes off in that direction is going to be the second tier, where the kind of like somewhat rich people, like middle class to upper class citizens, are going to be. And then this door over here is going to lead to the castle and the highest of high classes. This foundation right here is actually going to be the castle. The highest tier is going to be designed after like traditional Asian architecture. So I love the Avatar too. I do too. That was a really good show. Like, especially Aang's storyline. I hate what happened with the movie though. Anyways, the castle that's going to go up here is kind of like loosely based off the Japanese castles. I was kind of hoping to make a castle that's a combination of both Japan and South Korea traditional art, but I could not find a picture of any like South Korean castle, so we're gonna just base it off of a Japanese castle. This is going to be a guard tower over here once I build it up, but let me get off the horse real quick. So we have, to do like a quick rundown, we have Simple Sam's farm over here with his garden, the horse stables, the cows and pigs, the chicken coop, and the sheep. There's Beekeeper over here in her little beehive house. There is a lighthouse in the distance. I hope you can see it. I don't know how to zoom in. There is a pier along with the lighthouse. This building right here is a kind of like a fantasy inn that you can stay at. This is the pottery shop. There's a flower shop. There's a blacksmith and Fletcher house, and this building right here is the warehouse. And of course you have the perimeter wall. We have time. There's a meat store in the city, and they have a fridge with pink wool on a fence that's supposed to be a cow, and in the fridge there's a random bed that says The village you have reminds me of the olden times of good Minecraft. Aw. Sounds good. Perfect plan. Thanks. Okay, real quick, let's see if we can make it before the sun sets. I have mapped out in creative mode where all where the border between the other 2 tiers is going to be. I haven't done that in survival mode. I test stuff out in creative mode to make sure that it looks nice. But yeah, so going back to the styles of building. So like I said, the bottom tier is medieval style. The top tier is like traditional Asian architectural style. The middle tier is going to be a little difficult because I want to combine those 2 styles to kind of make the kingdom seem to flow. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to try to see it through. And I will show you what I've been building over here once we get some sleep, because I don't want anything spawning. I like your sense of humor. Okay, so over here, the bridge needs working on, of course. I just like threw some stuff together because I got tired of walking across a tightrope. So this over here is kind of a shrunken version of Notre Dame. I haven't put the flying buttresses on the right end of it yet, and I have not added the black spire that's supposed to go up here yet. But this is what I've built so far. Where did Frank go? Frank! Frank likes to wander off. Like, sometimes he'll wander off, sometimes he'll just get in my face and be like, where's an apple? So, I think he has a love-hate relationship with me. The monks that live here, which, granted, Notre Dame doesn't have monks that live there, but we're gonna say monks live here. They are beekeepers, so I've been collecting a bunch of bees, because I need the oak wood for what's going on inside, but I've been making a bunch of beehives over there so that they can build up their apiary. Frank wants to go to the meat store to see his friends. No! No! Frank's friends are at Sample Sam's farm. And the reserve bed. No! No. Maybe Betsy the cow. But Frank doesn't need to go there. But anyways, this is the inside so far. I'm still working on it. And I've never been to Notre Dame myself. So I've been working off of pictures to try to pull this together. I need a lot more sand to build this up all the way to the ceiling. And then I need a bunch of the oak wood to make the shelves. And then there's kind of like this platform where they host like the Catholic ceremonies or events, like mass and stuff, up here in the front. And of course I need to add a bunch of pews, but yeah, it's slowly coming together. And of course I need more sand to add the stained glass windows. I'm trying my best to change the colors around a little bit to make it look like it's the stained glass windows. But yeah, this build has taken a very long time, but I love how it's coming together. I'm trying to make a coliseum in the city. That would be epic. I've thought about that as well. Like different, what is it called? It's like iconic landmarkers from around the world. But I don't know where the Colosseum would fit in this world, so if you finish it, let me know. That would be awesome. Okay, so that is everything this far over. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. I can show you all inside the inn. That's another thing that I was kind of proud that turned out really well and kind of cute. There is this village over here that's really nice. I'm going to say this is like a part of the neighboring kingdom, but this is where I got my cat. And I did, this is an artificial waterfall. That took me a while. It will be a part of the second tier though. Oh, I didn't show you all the dwarf mine. There's not much for the dwarf mine, but the dwarf does have his own little shop. Trying to think of what else is in the city. We had a district that got completely wiped out. Only one building remained, stood, but the door on it said building got destroyed. I called it the Survivor Tower. Okay. Did a creeper get to it? Door's alive and saw everything. It has a little bit of trauma. Oh, I was going to show you the dwarf's place. Okay, so there's this epic place, and part of the lore that I've added to it is that the dwarves ended up losing their home and they needed a place to go. So when they stumbled across this kingdom, they interacted with the royal family, and the couple who started this kingdom welcomed them and gave them what I'm about to show you to have their own kingdom here. As a part of this agreement, the dwarves did decide to allow the king that was already established in this kingdom to also be their king. That poor door. It's not as bad as what door? At least the surviving door has a purpose, right? So the dwarf's name is Stromgren, and he is a mason, and he provides tours. This is his little workshop. The bed is not going to stay here. Him and his elven wife actually live up the hill and around the corner, but I haven't built the house yet. And then for mason deliveries or pickups, he has this little delivery door. So yeah, the tours that he gives is actually for down here. The entrance to this isn't done yet either. A lot to do, not a lot of time to do it. Is the bed reserved in there? Maybe. He's borrowing it from the butcher. But so down here there's like this epic cave system that I found soon after moving here, that I want to turn into this like huge dwarven kingdom area. Don't mind the floor. I had to mine up a bunch of blackstone for another build. Actually, it was for Notre Dame. So, but yeah, the cave system is so beautiful down here and so epic. Like, these pillars I'm going to naturally turn into actual pillars to make it look like the dwarves have been down here. They've added the pillars to support the weight of the roof and all that stuff, and then there'll be like little shops here and there, a bunch of houses for the dwarves to live in and stuff like that. That evil butcher. Yeah. Now I'm kind of tempted to put a butcher in my kingdom. Like, that would make sense. I don't have any food vendors yet. Honestly, can you imagine if a random world in Minecraft and someone asks, why is there a bed marked reserved in the fridge? That would be a little odd. Okay. I don't think there was anything I needed down here. But yeah, that's what the dwarf is for. The dwarves don't mind tourists and visitors. They like it when people come to them to buy their wares instead of... There is going to be a bazaar up here. Or a market of sorts for people to sell their wares. But yeah, I also plan on adding a library somewhere. I don't know what yet. The city doesn't have a name either. Well, that's okay. Wait, are you talking about your city or my city? Because I haven't named mine either. Oh, I need to sleep. And then I'll show you all the inn. And then I kind of need to start wrapping up stream. Because I need to film for the Friday video after I eat. After I get something to eat. Everyone wonders why you put bed in the fridge with 10 cow. My husband for me. Mine, I'm thinking on calling it Random City. I mean, it works. It's your city. You can call it whatever you want. Random sounds good to me. But anyways, so I have to ask, because of the whole evil butcher thing, is he connected to the mafia? But anyways, this is the Sleepy Sheep Inn. So you go in here, there's a little eating area. This is the counter where you can order your food. They have honey in a bottle, or I just call it honey brew, which is just a drink that they serve. That's the only drink option you have. If you want water, you're gonna have to go to the fishery. And then upstairs they have rooms to rent, which apparently I have not finished this. I thought I finished this. I don't even have doors on these rooms. What is wrong with me? Okay, we're gonna have to finish that before I get off, because we have plenty of material to fix this. This is supposed to be a bathroom, which I haven't finished either, apparently. I thought I was done with this room, or this building. It's a good thing I've been doing this tour. Okay, so this is one guest bedroom. This is going to be a closet area. This is kind of like a common area where the guests can get away from the noise. This is another guest bedroom, and then this is the bedroom for the innkeeper and his wife. And up here is the attic, where they're going to have a bunch of their storage, which I knew I hadn't put the storage stuff in there yet, but I thought I finished everything else. Oi. They're also going to have a closet over here, but yeah. So let's actually grab some stuff. How come you're using the education version? What do you mean education version? I'm not sure what that means. No, he's possibly connected to Jason from the 13th. Okay. Well, no water. I'm suing that place. I thought the bed with the reserved label was bad, but jeez. Listen, there's all kinds of water outside of the inn, okay? Water is free. Okay. We need doors, and we need some oak. Oak planks. I don't know if I have doors. The fish just provide extra flavor, you know? Let's see. I want a jungle door. I don't want a jungle door. Okay. We're just going to... I got plenty of oak. I don't know why I'm growing more oak. Okay, we're just going to make some oak doors real quick. That's a Minecraft Bedrock edition. Bedrock, whenever I look at the description, it says it was Minecraft education version. Ah, okay. I don't know. That's just I have both. I bought them in a package, and that's just the one I opened first, and it was like, you know what, this is what I'm sticking with. um, and I've never changed over. I don't think I've ever played the Java edition, to be honest. I need doors. That door has windows. I don't want that. Let's see what else we have. Spruce. What does a spruce door look like? I know what it looks like. Spruce door is fine. Oh, I grabbed dark wood. Okay, well, that'll work just the same. How long will you stream for, and how often do you? So I actually am over time. I'm just going to fix the inn real quick, and then start wrapping up stream. I try to stream about 2 hours before I get off, because Mondays is also the days that I film for the edited videos that I release on Fridays. So I will be getting off here shortly. Monday and Tuesday, I stream at 10 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time, almost every week. My my 9 to 5 job, though, my schedule changes every 2 months. So I'm going to try to keep on top of the community tab, so you all know when I'm streaming. That is a priority this week, is to get the schedule up so you all can see that. There was a prison with a squid and snow golem. The snow golem is still there, but the squid somehow died. Yeah. Okay. We need... Is this even... That's an even oak. What is this? Is this jungle? It's spruce. Okay, well... We'll fix that in a minute. And... we need one more door for the bathroom. I should have plenty of spruce to fix that. Okay. That's not what we need right now. Spruce. Is somewhere. Did he... Why is the fences there? Did he just drop those? Where did I put the spruce? Did I not give him... Ah. I'm just blind. Okay, probably thought the cow meat was horrendous. Squid was like, I went to college for research, not to see actual research be done. Compliment, you have a voice I could fall asleep to, and talking about sleep, I'll do that. Good night, chatters and streamers. Aw, thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Get plenty of rest. We actually need this because we need these doors, but we still need. I have spruce planks on me. That works. Okay. Let's finish this. And a door for the bathroom. Alright. And maybe next stream we'll come up here and finish decorating the common room and the bathroom and put some stock in the attic. I'll have to make a note of that. That is another thing that I plan on doing is getting a pen and quill and writing our to-do list. That might be the last thing we do today. Okay, let's see about what do I need? I have leather. Book and quill. Not another ink sac. Okay, we're gonna have to rob one of the vendors at the docks. I think. You know what? Do I have books over here? I do not. Let's make a book real quick. And we have plenty of feathers, and then I think my dignity is just pure self-awareness, and I know I should have never made the reserved bed because there was redstone on the floor. Aw. I still haven't learned redstone yet, but I know it can be very complicated to work with. Okay. Now we're gonna rob one of the vendors. Okay. And I will replace that eventually. Do I have feathers on me? I do not. That's okay. And grab some. Wait. Oh, okay. Book. We need paper. Paper would be nice. And then make one of these, and then we can make one of these. Alright. We need to make a to-do list. Can we do this? We can. Okay. So, we need to add a fishing restaurant, or fish restaurant. To the pier area. And we need to finish the wizard's tower, basement, decoration, balcony, and happy guest. then we need to finish Notre Dame. There's a lot to do, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. We need to add a butcher shop. What else do we need? Oh, we need a library. I'm telling you, there's so much to do with this. Redesign. Design. Spelling is hard. Redesign the flower shop. And bee house. Build the dye shop, which is on the to-do list. The dye shop is actually supposed to sit in between the flower shop and the bee shop, because the woman, so a little bit of lore, the woman who owns the dye shop is sisters with the woman who owns the flower shop, and the woman grows the sister with the flowers grows the flowers, gives some of them to her sister to make into dyes to help her make her sales, and she also sells some of the flowers to the beekeeper to feed the bees. Meanwhile, the beekeeper and the dye worker gives the flower girl supplies for free for whatever she wants. I don't want to add the Dwarven Kingdom to our to-do list yet, because I know that's going to be a huge undertaking, and I want to get the kingdom on the surface done first. So yeah, we need to let's actually say build the perimeters of the second and third tier. And begin work on the castle. Is there anything else? Oh! We need garden in the wizard's yard, of course, because there's something that we're going to need specifically in the wizard's garden. The last thing I'm going to put here is that once we have the ghast, we need to move the villagers into the kingdom. Okay, so what I mean by that is going over here. How close do I have to get? Maybe I have to go to the docks. So over here on this hillside, there's this village that spawned in that isn't very livable for the villagers over there. So I was able to get Ben and Ted over here from that village, so I can have a couple of fishermen here. But the goal is to rescue all the villagers from that village and bring them into our kingdom. And the easiest way I know how to do that is with a ghast and a boat. So we can haul 2 villagers at a time out of the village and rescue them, because there is like this little crevice over here. One of the houses of the village spawned in there, and the villager soon died after I arrived because zombies swarmed him. So we need to rescue these guys. Plus, I want to eventually give one of them the job of the librarian. Oh, the job that they get when they're given a lectern, because we need some mending books. The other thing we need to do on the docks is build some ships and finish the shipping company's map. So what I mean by that, I didn't give you all a tour of the docks too much. This little shop over here is a bait and tackle shop, so you can buy, I don't know what I'm going to put as the bait, but there's going to be some fishing poles in there that you can buy. I have all of these little vendors that are selling stuff. Over here is customs level 1 and 2. Level 1 is for visitors and people moving into the kingdom. Level 2 is for imports. The export shipping company, this is their headquarters. And I need to finish this map that's on their wall. They have service contracts and orders on the wall as well, posted, and then they have their own little warehouse of sorts. So, but yeah, that should be it for today. I'm gonna go back to the blacksmith shop, and get some sleep before too much happens. Okay, we'll just leave it there. That'll be fun. Yeah, I hope you all had fun with this. I know I had. I am very grateful to have a lot of people to hang out with and to talk with. So thank you all for chatting with me. That was fun. But yeah, I'm going to make it a priority to post the schedule, so you all can continue to help me out with this and to chat. So yeah, I again plan on streaming tomorrow at 10 p.m. So I will see you all then. With that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday, and as always, happy gaming.